to football fans as we get a look inside a Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, two NFC South teams set to tangle. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're underway in Atlanta. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, half the 50, half the 60.
Penix to the air to start us off. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Offense up to the line fast.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 29-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Eagle! Hurry!
Penix working from the gun. Has some daylight through the 40. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You know what I like about that kick? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
77. What you got? Hey, Smash! Go!
On 1st down, here's Penix. He's got London left side. And he's taken down at the 30. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Hawk 70. Hey, check that. Ready?
They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the shotgun, Penix. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
So they dodge an opening drive turnover, but this drive could stall out if they don't convert here. It's 3rd down. Penix here from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Falcons.
75.
The 18-yard line.
Half the 60. Big Lion. 19 tight. 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18.
Penix on 1st down. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
A loss
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Rocco switch. Ready.
Now a handoff to Algier. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on third down. Here's Penix to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home. Even if it's not a touchdown, well, you're happy to see the offense produce points in the first trip out there this season. For a kicker, kind of nice to start 1 for 1 as well.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Good. 20. Rail.
They put a receiver in motion here left.
Start.
Mayfield comes out throwing. This one's taken in by Otten. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
What's that?
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Hey, alert for a second. 180. What's that?
Play action. Here's Mayfield. Buying some time right. Catch made by Bucky Irving. He's still going at the 30. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
The drive picks up here. 1st and 10.
Good. 180. What's that?
Give for the first time to Rachaad White. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
180. What's that?
Baker now from the gun. To his back. Here's Rachaad White. Small gain down to the 23. Tackled by Luke Orhorhoro.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
180. Up, left. What's that?
3rd and short. Mayfield. Got his man. It's on him. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Set. 180. What's that?
Irving on the inside give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Set. 180. Real. Go get him. Start.
Baker now. Finds him over there. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
Run. Tighten up. 180.
Man in motion here.
What's that?
Mayfield set to pass. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. And took his shot at 6 that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Chase McLaughlin for the Buccaneers field goal.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And we're all tied up now in the 1st half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Agnew on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They've got a first to begin the frame. To the air with Penix. Throwing the out route complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Working quickly here.
That's another. First down.
Cowboy 80.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Bison.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Finds the in route complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Gain of 17 yards. That's another Falcons. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Play fake. Penix. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
32-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Here we go. Set. Viking 18. Ready.
From the 32. It's him on the in route. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. 70 Lions.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Go.
First and 10, a run to Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Ready. Panther 60. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Hut, hut.
From the 23. Finds his back. It's Robinson. Oh, he lost the football. And the Buccaneers scoop it up. And deep in their own territory, they're going to take possession now after the fumble.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So they managed to keep possession. They've got third and short now.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Set. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Cougar 19. Hut.
Trying to get it with the option. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for a Falcons first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Bronco 80. Panther 60. Panther 60. Check go.
Penix now. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take a second quarter lead. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Young Hui Koo on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Johnson with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Watch out!
Handoff headed right. Irving. Makes his move towards the sideline. And they're going to be down close to the 35 as he goes out. A pickup there of 39. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
180! Start!
Here's a toss to White. Pushing for the red zone. He's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Rachaad White touchdown.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little jump, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers tie things 10-10.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Ray McCloud. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come 19! Come 19! Bronco 80!
They'll run the draw with Robinson. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Offense in the hurry up here.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Falcons 1st down. 1st and 10. at the 38-yard line.
Jim! Hey, check that! Street! 70 Timberwolves! Ready?
Penix now on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
On the ready!
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready! Go!
He's looking to run with it. And keeping the zone read caution. He takes a hit, loses some yards too.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Penix working from the gun. It's his running back. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. walks to the line. 1st and 10.
Set. 180. Roy. What's that?
Again, this is Irving. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Irving, the ball carrier. A.J. Terrell on the tackle. A gain of 4.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Buccaneers
6-yard line.
got a long way to go and a short time to get there. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Pistol. 180. Start.
From the gun, Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Gain of 7.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Set. 180. What's that?
Mayfield now from the gun. That's complete downfield to Godwin. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
It's a gain.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first.
Tampa Bay.
And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Set. 180. What's that?
From the gun, a run for White. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Regular.
Here's 2nd and 14. Oh, put some heat on this deep. Brought in inside the 20. And they're going to kick this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get some late points and the lead.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Falcons 10. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. McLeod now returning it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Okay,
The
ready?
Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Short pass brought in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
19 Tigers.
On 1st down, here's Penix. He's trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's going to be hit, set out after about a gain of 1, 2 yards there.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Let's go. Nice.
Penix here from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Gets this one to London. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Throwing now on first down. Penix. He's got it in the red zone. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Go!
From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Koo able to put it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. He'll take this at the 10. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Set. 180. Kings.
They motion a receiver left.
What's that?
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Gets it to him on the screen. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
180. Hey, we're 33. Stop.
Out of the gun, White. He only can get his yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
Maurice Hurst on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Up. Set. Run. 180. Real.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Completes this one to Otten. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Bucks getting set up to punt now on 4th down. On comes Riley Dixon. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
About ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Hey, flash, Bronco. Hey, like it.
Here's Penix. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Ready, ready.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go now. AT card. Bravo 80.
Penix looking to pass. Right. It's on the turf. Oh, he lost it. And he's going to scoop off his own fumble, so the offense still in chase mode as they keep possession.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
3rd down. It's Penix. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Working quickly here.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
And again, it's Penix. Dumped off to his running back. Running down the left side. And he is finally out of bounds as he takes it all the way down to the 20. That's a 38-yard play for him to move to 6.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Ready.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Again, Penix to the air. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. And it's looking to run with it. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that can tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Reload. Reload. Ready, ready. Check out.
Reiner on in. Algier. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Now.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Cougar
A
19.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd
19.
and goal
Dragon. Check.
at the
Check.
3-yard line.
Go.
Here's another 4. He's going to lose yardage here. They bring him down at the 4.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Okay, ready.
Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
Penix. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that forces them to 4th and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there. Listen, all he could do is make the kicks he's called out there to make. They need extra points from him, but for now, he's able to handle his 3rd field goal of the game and just inch them a little bit closer.
Johnson now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
180! Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Here's the give to Irving. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
180! King! What's that?
From the 34. On the screen, this is White. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Run. Pistol.
Baker now from the gun. This is Ibuka. And they bring him down around the 34.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
So rather than try a tough 51-yarder, they're going for it on 4th down.
Set. 180! Done!
He'll throw it. Got a man. This is Evans. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Set. 180! Alert! What's on?
Irving here from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
There's absolutely nothing he could do in that situation, okay? Defense broke through so quickly they had him dead to rights soon after he got the ball in his hands.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. 180! Stop!
Mayfield now from the gun. Cut near the goal line. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere in football. But you start smelling the end zone, They really want their chance, and they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers grow their lead to 8.
16. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the teeth, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Agnew on the return.
Jamal Agnew on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinals, 17 Timberwolves. Hut, hut.
Here's Robinson, start the drive. His charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Falcons football, a nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Another carry for Robinson. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. From the shotgun, Penix. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Markers reset. Ball at the 37.
180! King! What's up?
They'll run here on 1st down. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
A split second, all to keep the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Good. 220! What's up?
It's White on the give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way was telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
180! 20 right. What's up?
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. You know, it's great flying through the air block, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
180! Run. Undercrush. What's that?
Third down. Here's Mayfield. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front to lose the pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down. It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a two-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. McLeod now returning it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Ready.
On first down, here's Penix. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Second down now, 7 to go. Penix working from the gun. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Penix here from the gun. It's on the in route. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. Fourth down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Down in the fourth, offense staying out there for this.
Let's go.
Trying for it with Penix. Gets this one to London. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. And those are the hurry-up offense here.
Gain of 14 yards. And the Falcons.
19 Tiger.
First and 10.
Shotgun snap to get to Robinson. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up second and 3 at the Bucs' 41-yard line.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
Ready.
Tough false start penalty. Now 8 to go on second down.
Hawk 70. Ready. Panther 60. Dragon 60. Hut.
Penix now to throw. And they get this down to the 28. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Falcons will have a first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Cougar 19. 60 Eagle. Bang. Ready.
Penix looking to run with it. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. And they catch it behind the line.
That's why you often see some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go.
Play action. Here's Penix. Looking right, and he finds him. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
Let's go now.
To the air with Penix. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Set up. 19, Tiger, 19.
Working inside the red zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Go.
Penix is going to throw again. And it's completed the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons now within 1 score in the 4th. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
So here we go. The Falcons lining up for a big 2-point conversion attempt. It's Penix yet again. And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Johnson with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Set. 180. Pistol. Watch out.
Now here's Mayfield. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
From the 39 now, after that explosive start to this drive.
Set. 180. Watch out.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. He finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
At the 46-yard line.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Set. 180. Run. Kill. Turn up. What's that?
The give now to White. Avoids the defender. We've got a foot race. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
180.
Running right, it's Irving. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Set. 20. Set.
This time it's a passing play. Has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
What's that?
Looking to throw. He finds Evans left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Set. 180. What's that?
Carry here for Irving. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
6. 180. Start.
Right back to Irving now. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive.
Set. 180. What's that?
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And the Buccaneers get that first down, and that should be enough to start the celebration and earn them this win.
Kid, I'll give some credit to the defense there. Limited the gain to the outside, contained it for minimal yardage, but it was going to be tough to stop him from getting a first down as close as they were to the sticks.
180.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. Stewart, and our entire crew. I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners as we say goodbye from Atlanta.